In Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go on EA Sports.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Eat. I'm coming. Watch twist.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. On second down, here's Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Check 50.
On first down, Drake. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full streak.
A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here we go. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird. 20! So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Check 55 to Mike. Let's go. Mike, 55. Right there, Smith.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
On second down now, it's Drake, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up?
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
They'll roll him out right. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
55's mark, guys, 55.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it, and there's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3, psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. Gonzalez's kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
51 to Mike.
Hey, Delta.
We own him. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Shift.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
23 yards on the play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
All right, now. Flash 30. Mike 58, right there. Hey, we got to get to the ball, G. We got to get to the ball. Hey, wahoo. Check. Hey, 58 is the mic. Ball 58 is the mic. All day, baby, all day. Check. Tighten up. Check 37. Watch twist.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
77. Check 9. Wide. Get wide. Middle. Motion. Hey, Mike 51. Pick me up. Here we go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Quarter. Switch. Kill. What's up? 59, what's up? 59, what's up? Kill.
To throw again is Roethlisberger, eluding the pressure right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Cardinals 3. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Bush, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Throwing on second and long. Murray got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Let's go. Hey, hold on. Check 55, Mike. Bound to lose one. Undercrush, undercrush.
On third down, Drake. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They do go for it. It's Murray. Steps away. Now he lets it go. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Drake. And an alley to run. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit. But for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Shoot. Joker. Here we go. Black.
They'll throw on first down to Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Hey, watch it. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey, Charlie. 50.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Hey, I-7. You read these two. You ready? Back. Check 26, check 26. Check 16. Check nickel. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Tight dog. Alert 3.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Just like that. Kill. Alert. Hey, let's go. Double bump. Come on, D.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check 52. Easy. These two. 51.
Now Roethlisberger going for it all. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And Boswell's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be out right at the 35.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Hey, shoot. 44. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 50.
Now Roethlisberger. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, at a Pittsburgh first.
First down, Steelers.
Hey, box truck, box truck. Alert, alert. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, defense.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Five. Tackles. 58's the money. 58's the money.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Samuels. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Staying on the ground with Samuels. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no Avail, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
48 Mike. 48 Mike. Check 25.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And an alley to run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike, 48. Check three. Under 10. 10. Rush 10.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a part of that. Hatchet. No spacing.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
77. 58, right there.
Here's Roethlisberger. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
58, come on. Here we go. 58 seconds.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Give me some.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's it. Big hit.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Alert, alert. 58's the mic. Hey, pick up. Strip that ball. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Watch the spacing. Watch the screen. Block it.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll get this one to Switzer. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Start! 230. 65. 65. Check 43. Check. Snicker. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Black, what's that?
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Jack 16.
It's a gain of 9.
Go.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 40-yard line.
They're not ready.
Middle.
This game playing suck. Y'all playing the wrong foot.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Roethlisberger looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Hey. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Check, 43. Let's go. Check, crunch. Easy. Hey, exit. Hey, alert. 3, 2. Watch the curls. Mike's 45.
Ben to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
No spacing. Hey, Delta.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hey, wahoo!
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Not today, you are. Not today.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray again, 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. This is caught. He got 29 yards that time. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right now, let's go. Hey, tight down. There you go. Mike 48. Come on, baby.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Pick it up. Hey, Charlie. Hey. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
No spacing. 43. Check, 43.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
58 from the middle. Here we go.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Washington's got him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
And a Steeler first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Roethlisberger going to throw it. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Black 5. Let him know. Let him know. Check. Snickers, 66. No foul. Hey, Foxtrot. These two. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Hassan Reddick, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
I'm going to run you over. Mike 48. Hey, blue Dan. Check, 48's the Mike. Shut up.
Murray, one final try.
Here we go.
On the move to his left.
Oh, yeah.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all.
Killing and did it again. But the intent on down to win. I can't